All right. It is time for the Detroit Tigers TA2 reveal. Now, it's not in the game, so I don't know why I'm going to go to the Tigers thing here, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go to the Tigers, and we're going to look. Oh, well, who could it be? I will tell you that it is a future star. Okay. He is an infielder. He's a hit-first infielder who can bounce around defensively. And average drives the profile on Isaac Paredes. That is our second team affinity for the Detroit Tigers. A 92 overall with a third base primary, second and short on his secondaries, double 100s on the contact. Power comes up a little bit lighter, which fits his profile. He doesn't quite have the power for a corner outfield position right now, so we'll see. But he also doesn't have the defensive athleticism to necessarily hold a middle infield. But that's more of an on-the-field, real-life thing. For our purposes here, they gave him the great contact and enough power. And then you got great vision there, although we will focus more on contact because if you only use the inner PCI, that's contact. The outer PCI is vision. And then you see the defense there is driven by his arm, which is pretty good over there at third base. I love that he's got that kind of arm over there. You guys are saying there's a misspelling. Where? Oh, on the card. I was like, no, there isn't. Okay, yeah, sorry. There is on the card a double S. I'll have to let them know that if they haven't figured it out already. I will definitely let them know so they don't put out a card with a typo. And I was like, you guys are tripping unless I'm drunk and I don't drink. But because I was looking only at the nameplate there, not on the card. I was looking at the one next to the card. But anyway, the ninth ranked prospect in the Tigers system, which, hey, is actually pretty good these days because the Tigers have a deep system. So being top 10 for the Tigers carries a lot more weight than it has in previous years. Usually, if you were in the Tigers organization, you were a top 10 guy for them because they didn't have prospects for anything. Now being, number 9 out of the top 10 isn't too bad. He doesn't have a huge growth profile. We'll see where he can go from here. But as you can see from the card in question, hit first type of guy that hopefully can have some solid batting average and some burgeoning power that can make him more of a prototypical third baseman. Right now, he has the bat of a second baseman shortstop, but then the defense of kind of a first baseman, if we're being honest. They did get him from the Cubs in the Shane Green deal, but this card should play. And I got to be honest, they've given me, if you believe in the Spore release card magic, which I'm not making it up. You guys are the ones that tell me that the cards that they've given me have been great. So if you believe in that, maybe this Paredes will play even above its level. The Nick Senzel, George Foster. Who else have I gotten? I think I got another red. Oh, the Jorge Mateo last year, the future stars for Oakland. People were really concerned about that card being any good. And holy smokes, that card was insane. I'm not trying to gas up my own cards. I don't get anything from it. But community has told me that the cards I've released have been pretty good. So I'm excited to see how this one goes. Obviously, for my favorite team, an infielder who can bounce around. I think he's at least worth a shot on people's benches, if not flat out going into the lineup right away. So I'll be working toward him. I want to have my Tigers. The only one I don't have right now is Joey Wentz, and that's just because I haven't done the conquest to get him. Other than that, I have all the Tiger flashbacks right now, which hasn't been that difficult. I earned Miggy, earned Goodrum. Oh, I bought the Riley Green. Now, I know a lot of y'all were probably hoping for Spencer Torkelson here, and I understand, but it's the same thing that happens with KC fans being upset that they didn't get Bobby Witt yet. I think TA2 is a little bit too high for the number 1 overall pick in Spencer Torkelson. He's going to get a better card that's going to be 97 or higher. Same with Bobby Witt. Witt's almost certainly a 99. So, little patience there, but I think this is a pretty good card. If it wasn't going to be a legend, I was wondering, well, if it's not Torque or Manning, who I also think is probably too high to get a 92 type of card, I'm like, well, who the heck is it going to be if it's not a legend? Well, I was forgetting about Paredes, and I think they did him some justice here. I mean, they gave him a lot of love because I don't know if he's necessarily going to develop into this. I would love if he did. I'm not here to degrade Paredes. I'm eager to see how he develops with the Tigers. He's still pretty young, but he should be able to get some time this year with the team. Didn't do much in his debut last year, but that's a tiny sample. I'm not worried about that. We'll see if that hit tool does develop at the big league level. If he could bring in some eye and patience with it and offset that power with a little bit of patience to increase his on base, I think that would really help him out as well. So there it is, Isaac Paredes. I know it says Isaac there for most of y'all, but it's actually pronounced Isaac Paredes, and he is the Tigers' Team Affinity 2 reveal. Thank you so much for watching. If you're checking this out on YouTube, twitch.tv/Spore is where I go live 5-6 nights a week, including a big stream on Friday. If you're watching this on Friday, 2 p.m. Central, we got a 12-hour stream starting for all the insane content and the roster update. Every roster update, so every other Friday, we do a 12-hour stream, twitch.tv/Spore. Thank you so much for watching. Peace. Six of Hearts. I didn't even mention the freaking. Paralleling. That's gonna fix the power. You're exactly right. It was a mistake, Brent. The name on the card is incorrect, and I'm gonna let them know right now. Thank you guys for pointing that out. I didn't even catch it personally, but I'm an idiot, so that's not that surprising. All right, let's chop this clip off here so I can start getting it uploaded to YouTube. Doing well, Mike Check. How are you? Thank you so much, Matt. I appreciate you coming through, and thank you for sharing that Manoa video as well. Well, it's not a guarantee of anything either, Miller.